Hey there people, I'm your friendly neighborhood Let's Plays, but I want to welcome you back to Dark Fear. Say hello to Spiderkin's Fluffy Butt. She's the mascot of the live streams, but I decided to bring her along because it's a spooky game. And you like spooky games, right? Right. I'm a little bit sick still. I got sick on Monday, that's why I didn't have a video on arcade games then. And still sick, a little bit, but just gonna storm through it, play the game, see what happens. So last we left off, we were at the spooky mansion, and we got ourselves all the pieces of the map. So I wonder if I can do it here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I can establish the whole... create the map somewhere around here. Items cannot be combined. It's a map base. The drawings are faint. From what you can tell, it requires the map piece, and perhaps you should put this in front of a strong light source so you can see it better. A light source. Where do I have a light source? The camp. Right. Okay. That doesn't work. Why not? It's a light source. Do I need to use it with this? It cannot be combined. Here. That's a light source! Why can't I use that as a light source? It's breaking my voice! Did I leave the lights on in here? I guess I did. Is there a light source up here? No. What I think I need is a... lamp. So, do I do it here then? Okay! What are you supposed to do with this? A light source. Camp. Lantern. Did I miss something over at the, over here? Although I really don't want to be here anymore. Because of all the eyes. Do I need to use it here then? What the No, seriously. What the hell are you supposed to do? I got the map base. Would you tell me something about it? How about you? This is ridiculous. There's so many light sources here, but what? I mean, seriously, what are you supposed to do? Front of a strong light source. What's stronger than a goddamn campfire? This is ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. I can't think of a light source anywhere. I mean, seriously. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just... Fuck you. Just fuck you. Where... Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense to you? I mean, I'm sick. My voice cracks all the time. Because I'm angry. Do I need to go to the pond, throw it into the freaking lake? What are you supposed to do? I can't even show it to anybody. I can't... Why are you doing this to me now, game? I'm sick. I am sick. As if I didn't have a bad headache already. Now you gotta do this kind of shit to me. What the fuck are you supposed to fucking do? I've already been to all the light sources that I know. Am I supposed to throw this in here? This nothing makes sense. This doesn't make any sense. The fuck? is ridiculous! Strong enough light source, what? What the hell is this game even talking about? I mean, this is a light source. It's not strong enough, but I can't do anything with it. Nothing makes sense now. All of a sudden. Just nothing makes sense. Ugh. I'll have to look this up. Hang on a second. You just wait there a second. I'll be right back. This is fucking ridiculous. Just what were they thinking? Not enough light source. Fuck you. Okay, so we're back at the mansion. Let's go back in. And apparently it's this lamp that you need to use. Seriously, this little lamp over there. That is a strong enough light source. This lamp. Why couldn't I use it at the fireplace? Why couldn't I use it at the lantern in the cabin? Is this really the strongest light source? Good idea. You hold the base piece to the bright light of the lamp and attempt to align all the map fragments to the base piece. Why? Just why? Doesn't make any sense. Well, since that's how it's done, then that's how it's done. I'll accept my fate. Bam! We have a map. The completed map clearly shows you the way to the witch's cave in the mountain. Well, thanks for that. Whatever that thing was, it obviously doesn't want you to snooping around the house. You'd better be careful, it's probably waiting for you outside. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That was a good scare. That was a good jump scare. It got me a little bit. Okay, let's find out what this is all about then. What's that up on the roof? Well, I don't see anything yet, but get ready for a jump scare. Hello. Gonna fight me now? This hideous creature appears to be the same one that startled you earlier. You can only assume this must be the famous Mr. Barlow you've been hearing about. Whatever humanity he had in him appears to have left him. Really? Uh-oh, it's too late to run. He lunges at you and you're left with no choice but to defend yourself. Prepare for battle. The two powers presses the enemy's regeneration powers. Also, I didn't tell you I upgraded all of my armor between the episodes. I went grinding right after recording the previous episode and got myself the strongest armor from the Fletcher. And yeah, 588 HP right now. And I also got some potions and I didn't get any special bolts though. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, take that, you bastard. Aha, you missed. You are nothing against me. I will destroy you. I am a singing hero. La 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 la. Ha ha. I wonder what kind of a bolt would have been very effective against him. Should have turned into a Pokemon. I'm guessing he would be a ghost type, so... I actually don't remember what's strong against ghost types. I haven't played Pokemon that much. I ain't that much of a fan of the Pokemon games. It's all just the whole game is nothing but grinding. You just grind till you get a little bit better and then you go do some stuff and grind. It's tedious. Just tedious. And along the way, you capture some more Pokemon and try to figure out which one's the best. All the fun. And yes, I have a lot of potions. I was ready for all of this. And also, gotta love that sound effect when you drink a potion. It's going to be taking forever to beat. I can tell. I'm gonna drink one more potion. Just to get it close to full health. Not even close to full health. Can you tell that I'm sick? Ugh. Usually when I do get sick with a cold, my voice gets lower. I don't have a sore throat or anything, which is a good thing. I only just have a really heavy head. I can feel the pain here. You know, all the mucus causing the small pain. So it's just a cold. Luckily, it's just a cold. This is just... Woo! This is a boss fight. If nothing else, this is a boss fight. Yeah. 7 more arrows to kill you. And a few more swipes to kill me. Yeah. Why don't you miss this time? That would be very appreciated. Ha ha ha! Psyched! Yeah. I thought I missed that one. I can take one more hit. Then I'm gonna... heal. Damn it. Missed one. I knew I would. I just knew I would miss one hit. Good thing I bought a lot of these. I wasn't expecting this kind of a boss fight, but good thing I did buy a lot of potions. Excuse me. Saliva. Just this is the moment of healing. It's like playing Final Fantasy. Just one of those moments when you just do nothing but heal your characters. But in Final Fantasy, I would have multiple characters to use, so one is on the duty of keeping everybody alive, while the others just keep on attacking in different ways. But here, it's just me and him! Mano y mano, ghost, monster y mano. Come on. Just go down. Be a good puppy. Lay down. Lay dead. Be dead. Aha! I psyched you out again! Just a few more hits. Come on. Almost there. Shoo. Thought I just missed again. Actually, even if I did miss now, it doesn't matter. He's gonna die. Yeah. Just one more hit. And you're down, Mr. Barlow. You're going down! Ha 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 ha! Woo! 500 gold! Yay. The last of the Barlows. As the final bolt tears through his running flesh, he falls to his knees and crumbles to dust. As he does so, he leaves something behind on the floor. You inspect the item he dropped and see that it's a small diary. You pick it up and carry it with you. This diary could be important. Perhaps you should take a look at what's inside. You notice another item on the floor, which is a small, shiny, and silver. A small, shiny, and silver. You pick it up and realize it's an amulet piece, similar to the ones you've been finding. You add it to your small growing collection. New bolts, armor, potions are now available. The lights of the mansion suddenly come on. Just like the plantation house, you can only assume the transition from darkness to light has something to do with the removal of the evil that dwelt here. Perhaps you should go back inside and investigate? Oh yes, I will. First we're gonna read. It's Mr. Barlow's diary. Flicking through it, you notice 2 pages that interest you. The first page is a diary entry that reads, "Though many respect and adore me, none must ever know of the wicked acts concealed within my heart. The dark room, the most intricately locked door. I've done my best to harbor the most terrible secret that lies within its walls. Oh, my dear, sweet Victoria, can you ever forgive me?" The other page is a list of flowers which reads, 2 times Scarlet Gilius, 1 times Wild Iris, 2 times Bleeding Hearts, 3 times Mountain Lily, 4 times Golden Lily. A caption below the list catches your attention. It says, "Place all of the above on her mother's grave before visiting her in the mountains. It lies unmarked atop a hill in the cemetery." A footnote reads, "Note, banshees can be destroyed using the Stone of Love." Huh. That I didn't know. I know what banshees are, but I didn't know. The whole atmosphere of the place has transformed. It's as if someone came along and sucked all the tension and bad vibes out of the entire mansion. Instead of feeling frightened and paranoid, you now feel safe and secure. And also, aha! The painting has completely changed. You see the same little girl as before, only she's a lot happier, and is hugging her toy instead of trying to destroy it. It's almost as if all the pain and negative energy has been drained from the painting and replaced with positive, loving vibes. You feel so much more comfortable looking at it now. It's all hugs and kisses in here. Welcome to the Mansion of Love. Anything new here? Empty box. There's a large fireplace. Looks like made of marbles. Nothing special. Is there anything here? Small table upon which rests a lamp. The table itself looks sturdy and of a fine quality, just like everything else in this house. Okay, let's go see the back room then. Ooh, there's something new. You've already solved the puzzle. What's this? A loose brick in the wall? How come you never noticed that before? You pull the brick out of the wall and notice a hollow chamber on the other side. Curious to see what's inside there? You begin removing the segment of wall brick by brick until you've finally exposed the hollow section behind the wall. And there's a corpse in there. You carefully lean over and take a look inside the hole in the wall. Yep. You peer inside the hole in the wall and are horrified by what you see. Although you're now no expert, the skeleton appears to be a young adult who's had their head smashed in a similar way to the baby you saw back at the plantation house. Suddenly, it all makes sense now. The magnet under the floorboards, the bizarre contraption hidden inside the painting's frame. So this was the dark secret in the room that was never meant to be told. This was the person Barlow was begging for forgiveness from his diary. His own daughter. Seems her life was deliberately taken, but for what? It sickens you to your stomach just thinking about it. At least now you know what happened to Victoria. An empty glass jar stands next to the skeleton. The light residue at the bottom emits a sour, vinegary smell and suggests it contains some kind of liquid which was since evaporated. You pick it up the jar and carry it with you. It's a human skeleton surrounded by weird symbols and dried sage leaves. You're guessing it's been sitting here for quite some time. The skull appears to have been smashed with a blunt object of some kind. That combined with the dried blood splatters tells you this person was intentionally killed. Well, at least you can rest now in peace, Victoria? Question mark? Hopefully. The place looks so much happier when its lights are turned on. Alrighty then. Now that I've done that... Now that that's done... I'm gonna... I'm gonna go to her place, save here. And talk to you about things. Where do all the flowers grow in this valley, and where is the cemetery? You're looking for flowers? Can you tell me specifically which ones you seek? You show her Mr. Barlow's diary with the first list of flowers. Her face expresses slight concern as she looks through the list. These are rare mountain flowers, and there's only one place they grow. The flower beds in the Ice Palace Gardens. They're in the mountains, not too difficult to get to, but the cold-hearted Ice Queen who resides there is not friendly at all. She'll most likely have you arrested for trespassing on her land. You must be extremely cautious if you are planning on stealing from her, so please think through your intentions very carefully. As for the cemetery, Ravenmoor is the only one in the valley. You will find it in the mountains. Okay. And I also changed my tattoo. I don't really need... I really don't need the health regeneration suppression anymore. So I think I will change it to the protection against electricity. Only 90 G. You purchased the tattoo. Yes. Woohoo. Ooh, super health potion. I am going to buy those once I get more money. Not gonna buy them right now. Gunther, although you're not totally sure this is a good idea, you feel it's best to give Gunther some closure. Yeah. About Victoria, man. Yeah, she's... With a heavy heart, you tell Gunther what you found at Karigberg House. He clings to every word you say, and for a brief moment, you see his eyes well up. He grinds his teeth as his lips begin to quiver. His facial expressions jump back and forth from angry to upset. Even after you finish, he just sits there, not saying a word for what seems like several minutes. Poor guy. Given what he's been through, you can only imagine what's going through his head. Slowly a tear rolls down his cheek. He looks up at you and barely manages to let out what he has to say in a soft, croaky voice.
Gunther, thank you. Gunther, thank you a lot. You're the only person who cared for Gunther and find out what happened to Victoria. Gunther give you something. You go to Gunther's house next to pond. You go and find puzzle in fireplace. Gunther think maybe treasure inside. Gunther not smart, but you're smart. You do fireplace puzzle and you keep treasure. Gunther, thank you.
Okay. So this is your house, huh? Let's go inside.
Just gonna save for saving's sake.
So, a fireplace puzzle. I can see it there. It's just suggested drawers. You see nothing special about them. Besides, you've no reason to go snooping in there. Just a plain old simple wooden chair. Gunther's home doesn't have much else in the way of furniture. You can only guess he doesn't get too many guests. Looking into the center of the fireplace, you notice a grid of squares with bizarre patterns carved into them. You lean over and examine the square grid a little closely. A slide puzzle! Woohoo! Ah, not a slide puzzle, it's a... Make something out of this puzzle. I can see a face there. I think it's a lion. Yeah, it's a lion face. Not too difficult of a puzzle. There we go. After solving the puzzle, you see a small metal object drop from the back of the fireplace. Upon closer inspection, you realize it's an amulet piece. You've gained another amulet piece. It's another amulet piece. Now, I have 3 amulet pieces. Can I stop saying amulet piece? Well, with all that done, I think that's done for today. In the episode. So, next time, we're gonna go to the mountains and meet the witch. See how that happens. Between that time, I'm gonna grind more, get myself better weaponry and better armor, yet again. And maybe next time I'm actually gonna go to that forest where that demon thing in the tree is, and try to beat that first. I just have to make sure that it doesn't, if it hits me as hard as it has been hitting me before, we'll just see. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the Spiderkins company. Yeah, I know I do. But thank you, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye. Wave to the people.